Hello everyone, Daria here, and welcome to episode number 48 of the Slow Russian Language Podcast. Today's episode might be a little short because something terrible happened today. I had been recording this episode for almost an hour, being all enthusiastic and poetic, and then when I finished, when I wanted to add music, I realized that the file was completely broken. It was ruined. So a complete waste of time. And now I don't even know, doing all the same for the second time, it's kind of boring. But I don't have time to write another text now and to translate it, so let's talk about what I had planned. In February, we missed one important date because I was in Omsk, and it's the date of Alexander Pushkin's death. He was mortally wounded in the duel and died on February 10th. So I think it's not fair not to talk about him. We already did in episode 31, so I recommend going there and listen to it first. Again, 31. And today we're going to talk about another very famous poem. And this one is Я вас любил. I loved you once. This poem is world famous, and in Russia, I guess 99% of Russians know this poem. Not the whole thing, but at least the first line. And in school we learn it by heart, and in all the literature textbooks. So very, very famous poem. As usual, first listen to it, and then I will read it in slow Russian and translate everything.
Я вас любил. Любовь еще, быть может, в душе моей угасла не совсем, но пусть она вас больше не тревожит. Я не хочу печалить вас ничем. Я вас любил, безмолвно, безнадежно, то робостью, то ревностью томим. Я вас любил так искренно, так нежно, как дай вам Бог, любимой, быть другим.
Now let me read it in English so you can get the general idea, and after that I'll read it again in slow Russian. I loved you once, and still perhaps love's yearning within my soul has not quite burned away. But may it nevermore you be concerning. I would not wish you sad in any way. My love for you was wordless, hopeless cruelly, drowned now in shyness, now in jealousy, and I loved you so tenderly, so truly, as God grant by another you may be. Now again in slow Russian, and after that we'll try to rephrase and to translate it. Я вас любил. Любовь еще, быть может, в душе моей угасла не совсем. Но пусть она вас больше не тревожит. Я не хочу печалить вас ничем. Я вас любил безмолвно, безнадежно, то робостью, то ревностью томим. Я вас любил так искренно, так нежно, как дай вам Бог, любимой, быть другим. It's a very beautiful poem. Now let's try to translate it. So the first sentence. Я вас любил. I loved you. Or maybe I loved you once, I used to love you, so there are very many versions. Of course, he uses вас, я вас любил, instead of я тебя любил. Because it's the 19th century, and noble people, high society, they were addressing each other with вы, even if it's a husband and wife, even if it's a mother and daughter. So, я вас любил, I loved you. The next sentence. Любовь еще быть может, в душе моей угасла не совсем. And maybe the love has not quite burned away in my soul. Again, in poems, word order is different. The poets just switch words to make it sound very beautiful. For example, this phrase you can say as «Может быть, любовь в моей душе еще не совсем угасла». Or much more simply, «Я все еще вас люблю». Or, возможно, я до сих пор вас люблю. So to be short, I loved you and maybe I still love you. But of course in the poem it's very beautiful. The next sentence. Но пусть она вас больше не тревожит. But let it not bother you anymore. Она meaning love. Она любовь. Пусть любовь вас больше не тревожит. So it's I don't want my love to bother you. This verb, тревожить, it means to make someone worry, to make someone uncomfortable, to bother someone. So he doesn't want his love to bother her. Пусть она вас больше не тревожит. Я не хочу печалить вас ничем. I don't want to make you sad in any way. Literally, it means I don't want to make you sad with anything. This verb, печалить, is very, very interesting. I guess some of you already know the word печаль as a synonym of грусть, sadness, sorrow, печаль. And the verb is печалить. So it's to make someone sad or sorrowful. Я не хочу печалить вас ничем. If you rephrase it, it would be Я не хочу, чтобы вы грустили из-за меня. I don't want you to be sad because of me. And the next sentence. Я вас любил безмолвно, безнадежно. I loved you quietly, hopelessly. This adverb, безмолвно, meaning wordless, without words, without saying anything, silently. And it comes from the old verb молвить as a synonym of говорить. Говорить, молвить. So if you add prefix, безмолвный, literally it would be without saying anything. Безмолвный. So that's how he loved her. Maybe he didn't say anything. He didn't even say that he loved her, probably. And безнадежно means hopelessly. So without hope. Без надежды. And the adverb безнадежно. The next sentence. То робостью, то ревностью, tомим, sometimes suffering from shyness and sometimes from jealousy. So shyness is робость. The adjective is робкий, shy. So it's робкий, скромный, тихий, робкий. And ревность is jealousy, meaning that when she was with someone else maybe, he was jealous. Ревность. And the verb is ревновать. So он ревновал. And the last sentence. Я вас любил так искренно, так нежно, как дай вам Бог, любимой, быть другим. I loved you so sincerely, so tenderly, and God bless you, beloved as much by someone else. It's a very difficult sentence. So the first part, я вас любил так искренно, так нежно. I loved you so sincerely, so tenderly. And then, как дай вам Бог, любимой, быть другим. So if you rephrase it, it would be дай Бог, чтобы другой, мужчина, I guess, любил вас так же, как я. So he loved her so much, and now he wishes her that another man, maybe the one she will meet in the future, so that man would love her just as much as he did. And I guess here he slightly hints that maybe it's not possible to love as much as he did. So this expression, дай вам Бог, it's very common in the Russian language, and we use it when we say happy birthday or happy new year, or when we just wish something to someone. So we can say дай Бог. Literally it means God give something to us. Дай Бог здоровья. God give us some health or maybe happiness. Дай Бог счастья. Very, very common expression. And that's it for this short and beautiful poem. Now listen to it one more time.
Я вас любил. Любовь еще, быть может, в душе моей угасла не совсем, но пусть она вас больше не тревожит. Я не хочу печалить вас ничем. Я вас любил, безмолвно, безнадежно, то робостью, то ревностью томим. Я вас любил так искренно, так нежно, как дай вам Бог, любимой, быть другим.
And that's it. I'm sorry again for this episode being so short, but I don't have time now. It's night already here, and I need to make a page on my website for it, so no time. Really, really sorry. If you want to see the lyrics, check out the show notes. And actually, I found out that some of the people don't know how to do that. I'm not sure about all the smartphones and all the apps, but on iPhone, you just tap on your screen. You see my face there, so you tap on it with your finger, and you see the text. I put the text in the show notes, so if you don't understand something with your ears, you can just read it. And if you have more 30 seconds, please use them to write an honest review. For me, I will highly appreciate it. Because reviews help other people to find this podcast. And if you don't know how to do that, again, check out the show notes, please. I've explained there what to do. And for today, I guess that's it. Thank you very much again. I really appreciate that you are staying with me for so long. And thank you very much for listening. And I hope to see you in the next episode of the Slow Russian Language Podcast. Bye-bye.